Welcome to the Daily Agenda. So the mega merchandise campaign is finally underway, and as I said in the video last night, and I apologise for the glitch, but that was caused entirely by YouTube, nothing to do with me. The file was 4K 60 frames per second at this end and in perfect condition. I mean, occasionally these things do happen. It won't be happening tonight, I can assure you of that. However, yeah, the mega campaign is now well and up and running, and sales are doing well, and the whole purpose behind it is what I explained last night, if you manage to get it through the glitches. So I'll have to reiterate it again tonight. So the objective behind it is not just the Make England Germanic Again concept, it's actually to get nationalists wearing this apparel and attending these protests around the country to encourage the centre-right, whose version of mega is actually Make England Goyslop Always. I'm quite sure it is. I think we're all aware of that fact, are we not? You know, for them it's Make England Goyslop Always. For us it's Make England Germanic Again. And why not? Because England and the English, the original English tribes, were Germanic. So why would we want to make it England Goyslop Always? It makes no sense, does it? But of course it makes sense to the people who was paying Tommy Robinson and his Goyslop cokehead freaks. We are not those people. We are completely different, and that's one of the things that we're trying to do here, is to differentiate ourselves from this horrible centre-right controlled operation. And that's all it is. It's a safety valve operation. We've even got a raft of podcasts on YouTube in the last couple of days from the left accusing them of the Unite the Kingdom rally of being funded by Israel, which is true. Because it's certainly not organic, is it? And even the left are making the point. I thought this was about making England great again. In actual fact, it's an Israel First campaign, is it not? Because all they ever do is rant about Israel and fly hundreds of Israeli flags. What's it got to do with England? What's it got to do with Britain? What's it got to do with making England great again? So we, in actual fact, are trying to make England great again by stopping it from being Make England Goyslop Always. And that's the whole objective behind the Make England Germanic Again campaign. Because we want to go out and we want to speak to the centre-right. You know, these people who keep threatening us, the big hard roadmen. Hard. The roadmen, shall we say. Yeah, the roadmen, innit, Governor? That's why we want to go out and speak to the roadmen on these hotel protests and get their reaction to the Make England Germanic Again campaign. And it will be absolutely damning, I assure you. It is a classic almighty trap, providing it's done properly. So what I want you to do is, I don't want you to just saunter off to a campaign on your own. You need to have a cameraman with you, okay? Go at least 3-4 of you at a time. And because obviously when there's only 1 or 2 of you, the roadmen feel buoyed up because they're just cowards by nature. They're pack animals, bullies. And when they can see there's a few of you, it's a deterrent. They don't like it, it scares them. Because that's what roadmen are, you know. They're scared little men who like to think they're odd, innit, Gavner Brav? Got me, innit, fam? Anyway, enough of that garbage. Let's get back to the real issue. Mega, Make England Germanic Again. I think it's a real winner, in truth, if it's done properly. But there's no point just going to these migrant hotel protests if you're not going to have a wingman with you, i.e. a cameraman. You know, somebody to record it, and it's got to be done to professional quality, preferably 4K 1080p. You know, and it needs to be all over social media. And we have got to reclaim that space from the centre-right. And we're going to be launching another phase of the campaign soon as well, to encourage nationalists to open their own YouTube channels and also Rumble, Odyssey. We need more than what we've already got, and we need quality as well. Not just quantity, we need quality. We need at least another dozen channels, quite frankly. Channels like this, that's what we need. Channels like this to actually take on the corrupt centre-right and defeat them. Because where they're making all of their ground, all of their success, all of their capital is on social media. And that is where we need to dismantle their entire safety valve operation. So my advice is this: go out and get the mega merchandise campaign material, and let's get this campaign into action, rolling forward. And before Yuletide, which is, you know, the traditional word for what they call Christmas, yeah, before Yuletide, yeah, we will have, I'm quite sure of it, if it's done properly, we will have quite a plethora of damning material on the centre right with which to dislodge them. So let's get to it. Let's get to it 100% to make England Germanic again, to make England great again. Isn't that what we're about? Certainly what I'm trying to do.